Nights
with Poe and Munro.
안녕하세요. 네, 안녕하세요. 예, 송호진 안녕하세요. 은하수님 안녕하세요. 자, 네, 새로운 게임. 새로운 게임이라고 해야 되나? 새로운 게임이죠. 예, 새로운 게임인데 인터랙티브 무비 게임 한번 또 준비했고요. 이거 뭐 할로윈 약간 공포라 그래서 공포인지는 모르겠어요. 공포인지 모르겠는데 어쨌든 시뻘건 거 보니까 공포 게임인가? 일단 재밌게 한번 해보도록 합시다. 저번에 한번 그녀가 화났다 쉬시스 레드 그거였나? 예, 안녕하세요. 이거 뭐야? 어쨌든 재밌게 한번 해보도록 합시다. 자, 새 게임. 자, 포함 몰로의 어두운 밤. 이 여성분이 더 무섭네요. 자, 시작할게요. 새 게임. 그래픽은 뭐 예쁜데? 뭔가 예술적이네요. 안녕하세요. 이거 이쁘네. 일단 오프닝 좋습니다.
With Poe and Munro.
뭐야 자꾸 나와. 아마 인터랙티브 무비니까 뭐 영화처럼 아마 쭉 되지 않을까
You're
싶어요.
listening to Radio August.
라디오 어거스트.
Dark Nights with Poe.
And Munro.
라디오군요. 이거 뭐야? 응? 고르는 거군요. 칼. 칼.
That gets me every time.
Lucky we're not in the shower then.
Why do girls always get stabbed in the movies?
I think it's a metaphor. Having said that, I'm an equal opportunity stabber.
Oh, pointy. How very noble.
And on that note, what's next, Munro?
It's on the schedule, silly.
I know that. I'm just making it sound like you have a choice.
Okay then. What shall I choose? Let me see.
스케줄이냐 가방이냐. 뭐하지? 스케줄. 아이, 이거 선택장에 있는 사람은 참 하기 힘든 게임이에요.
I
이런 거.
choose dreams and nightmares.
Dreams and nightmares.
No, wait.
Poe and Munro.
I choose Poe's Curiosity Shop.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity.
No, I've changed my mind again.
뭐야?
I choose dreams and nightmares.
짜증나죠?
Dreams and nightmares.
공포 약간 라디오 같은 거 하나 봐요.
Munro.
I didn't have one really, did I?
You always have a choice, Munro. But that doesn't mean
또
you can
선택이네요.
change things.
이거.
Do you think anyone's listening?
Of course, we're the only radio station in August.
And if you're just passing through, we mean August the town, not the month.
What else are people listening to?
Radio 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each other?
But we have something they don't.
What's that?
뭐지?
Shush, Poe, you'll get tongues wagging.
Indeed. Talking of tongues that wag, we have a caller.
전화가 오는군요.
Are you ready for a dream?
My whole life.
Frankie, you're live with Munro.
Hi, Frankie.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Well, thank you. I think all voices are beautiful. What do you think to Poe's voice?
안녕하세요.
I hate it.
Okay. So, what's your dream, listener?
I'm in August, and wherever I go, all I can hear is the radio. It's everywhere. It's loud and relentless, but there's this bird. She cuts through the noise and guides me. I listen to the bird, and I fall
새가
blissfully
있다?
asleep.
That's very interesting. People dream about their surroundings a lot. And a dream within a dream? That's nothing to worry about either.
영화 같은
What do you think,
게임입니다.
Poe?
네, 인터랙티브 게임.
I think you have a hardcore fan, Munro. What did the bird look like?
아, 잘 들은 거 맞습니다.
Angelic,
약간 변태적인
but it's trapped in a cage.
청취자인데 전화 온 게?
But there's only one warden, and the warden is weak.
There's a warden.
Another bird with a rumbling voice that makes me angry. It plumes its feathers, but my bird, the one that calls me,
좀
he's
뭐지?
not interested in him.
And she's caged.
Munro, this is obviously a prank. He's talking about us and trying to be funny.
But it's a dream.
I never said it was a dream.
Well, I think we've had quite enough of this.
Listen to the warden jangling his keys.
뭐죠?
Don't you see he's imprisoned you, Ellis?
Well, Frankie, we don't use our first names on air, so I'm just gonna stop you there.
상상해.
Dreams and nightmares with Poe and Munro.
And we'll be back with more dreams and nightmares later. But first, August, how about a short, dark tale to chill the nerves? And we're clear.
Well, that went well.
Indeed, just another totally normal person calling into our show.
I don't know how we attract them.
I do.
뭐지?
How long is this story?
It's just a quickie, but if you'd like it longer, there's plenty more I could queue up.
뭐
I can still hear you.
Sorry, Frankie.
연인사인가
Thank you for
봐요.
your dream.
Thank God he told us.
That could have been awkward.
Very. Maybe I'll just have a...
아주 무서운 게임은 아닌 것 같아요. 약간 할로윈 분위기에 어울리는 약간 살짝 무서운 게임? 공포 분위기? 아, 뭘까? 일단 연인 사이라는 거는 아까 키스 장면을 통해서 알 수 있을 것 같고
What's that?
This? Oh, it's nothing.
What is it?
It's nothing.
Give it to me.
How long is the break for?
Give it to me.
All in good time, so how long?
뭐죠?
3 minutes?
Okay, I'm going to make some tea for us. You stay here.
You're making tea for me.
I do it all the time.
갑자기 잘해줄 때는 이상한 거예요. 갑자기 잘해주니까
Give me the note or I'm leaving.
Of course, we must have continued drama, mustn't we, Alice?
What's that supposed to mean?
근데 뭔데 저 안 주려고 그래? 자기도 모르는 거 아니야?
I'm going to kill you.
뭐야?
What the hell, Poe? Why were you hiding this from me?
It's just some psychotic listener, that's all.
Frankie?
Not necessarily. We have lots of psychotic listeners.
How can you joke about this as a death threat? It's clearly a death threat.
I knew it would upset you, but I'm an old hand at this.
네, 맞습니다.
People see you as a celebrity. It makes them do abnormal things. but
옛날에
they're
이런
just
약간
normal people.
책 같은 거
When did
그런
you
거
find
넘기면서 보는 약간 그런 거 있잖아요. 약간 그런
Someone
느낌.
slipped it under the door.
Just now?
Well, yes, but it's nothing to worry about. We've been getting them for the last few weeks.
Weeks?
Maybe a month.
So that could be a killer behind the door.
Maybe, but never when I've looked.
Poe,
It isn't
청불은
like
아닐
that.
거예요.
People can just walk in anyway.
설마 두 번 그러진 않을 겁니다. 일단 길이를 보고 뭘로 하지? 여러 생각.
you don't have any locks?
I don't think it's necessary.
Poe, do you ever get the feeling the radio station is cursed?
갑자기 저주 받았다고?
No more than the rest of August.
Maybe we should call it a night.
And abandon our listeners? Munro, this isn't like you.
일단
Just have a really bad feeling
협박받는
about this.
방송국이군요. 일단은
I think something terrible is going to happen.
Shh, Alice. I can feel your heart racing from here. Everything will be fine.
지금 얘가 남자가 더 수상해 지금.
Come on,
We're alive.
남자가 더 수상한데요?
I think I'm gonna go home.
Don't be like that.
How could you keep this from me? I thought you cared about me. What if I'd been killed?
You know I'd never let anyone hurt a single hair on your head.
Well, that's not entirely true, is it?
I don't know what you mean.
You know exactly what I mean. Let's not get into that now. We're back with our listeners in 3, 2...
You'd have been a sacrificial shish kebab if it wasn't for me.
Oh, Poe, that sounds like a great story, but it'll have to wait.
벌써 이미 남자가
Because
맡고
we're
있는 거
back
아니야?
with our listeners and more dreams and nightmares.
뭐죠?
Okay, who's our next listener? It's Frankie again.
Put him through.
Frankie, you're live with Munro.
아까 프랭키가 아까 걔 아니야?
Finish what I had to say.
그치.
I'm sorry about that. You can carry on now.
Sometimes the radio gets too much. It makes me frustrated. So I go into the belly of the beast and I hide and I listen and I wait.
So this is a dream that breaks into other dreams. Of course, there are no segues for dreams. Poe?
The belly of the beast. Have you been leaving messages, Frankie?
Yes, John. Yes, I have. Have you been getting them?
What did the messages say?
I'm going to kill you.
아, 이 남자군요. 뭐야? 끊어? 뭐야. 몰라. 나가.
I see. And why would you dream about wanting to kill me,
아,
Frankie?
그래. 전화해.
Hello? Police? Help. Someone's threatening to kill Poe right now on Radio August.
It's not a dream, John. I'm coming for you. And Ellis.
Police can hear you, Frankie. You're live on air. They will find you.
Better hope they're not too late.
No, don't.
I'm not hiding, Munro.
Just wait for the police.
Hide.
여는 게 현명할까? 안 여는 게 현명할까? 여는 게 나을까? 안 여는 게 나을까? 아야.
No.
그래, 열지 마.
You're not
열지 마.
hiding, and neither am I.
열지 마. 무서워.
Frankie? It's Alice. I'm opening the door so we can talk. Okay? Just you and me.
갑자기 죽고 끝나는 거 아니야? 갑자기 죽고 끝나는 거 아니야?
Frankie? There's no one here.
그러니까
I've
약간
had enough of this.
What are you
시골
doing?
방송국은
I'm
이럴
getting
수
our
있죠.
caller back on the line.
Maybe we should just carry on with the show.
Come on, Frankie, pick up. You know you want to.
야야야야 어디 가니? 아 전화가 바로 뒤에 있군요. 선택 잘못하면 진짜 어이없게 죽고 끝날 수 있어요. 이런 게임은요. 트위치 정기 구독자가 그런가요? 난 정기 구독자가 없는데 정기 구독자 세팅으로 돼 있다고? 전화 받아.
Finally, you've picked up. You coward.
Poe, it's me. I found his phone.
Ellis?
I've got his phone, but I don't know where he is.
어우,
Be
갑자기 뒤에서
careful, Ellis.
폭하는 거 아니야? 오, 다행이다. 오.
Oh, stop it! Stop! He's dead.
아, 죽었다고? 아, 죽었다고? 아니, 그렇다고 죽일 것까지야. 아니, 죽일 것까지야. 없어. 뭐야,
When I was 12, my father died. He was riding his bike to work and he got hit by a bus.
버스에 치여 돌아가셨고.
My school bus. It was all over very quickly, but I was at the back of the bus and I could see everything. He didn't move, didn't get up, died instantly.
아이고,
But the image of it somehow stayed with me.
트라우마가 있군요.
You think?
It doesn't anymore. I couldn't tell you what it looked like. Mother told me a secret. There's a way that you can make your memories disappear.
Can you make today disappear?
No. But you can. Pick one of these.
뭐야? 저는 개인적으로 오렌지.
Now hold it tightly in your hands and close your eyes.
Now what?
Think of your most troubling memory from this evening and imagine the object you're holding is there. Picture it so you can see it.
Okay.
You have to make yourself believe that the object is there.
Okay, it's there.
Now open your eyes.
아무것도 아니잖아, 이제. 뭐저라고?
Now what?
Throw it away. When you throw it away, it will take that memory with it.
And if it doesn't?
It definitely will.
이게 진짜 효과가 있는 방법인가, 이게?
Finally, tonight, police are appealing for anyone who might know the whereabouts of 35-year-old veterinarian Francisco Bilson.
Mr. Bilson hasn't been seen since the headless body of his business partner Jennifer Gordon was found in an industrial bin outside Lux Fitness. Is that the first murder in August, Poe?
This year, yes, but technically it's on the Stepford border. So whilst August police deal with it, the crime statistic is with Stepford.
Oh, that's cold.
Yes, indeed. Tonight's weather will be cloudy with scattered showers.
Yeah, make sure you cover your head.
Now, what happens when your very own Poe and Munro decide to play a game of truth or dare? Stay tuned to find out more later. But first, we want to hear from you, August. Got a guilty secret? Need to get something off your chest? Father Poe is waiting
근데
in the
이거
confessional
아까랑 뭐 연결이 안
to
되는 것
absolve
같은데?
you of all your sins. Anonymously, of course.
그러니까 이게 무슨
And here's a
아니,
message from our sponsor.
아까 그 남자 죽은 거랑 지금 약간 다른 스토리 같아요.
Do we have a sponsor?
How do we let him get away, Poe?
He just disappeared. He was dead, Alice. No pulse, no breath.
Then who took him?
It would seem it was our guardian angel.
누가 데려갔다고?
Just hope he doesn't come back. I never want to hear that voice again.
He won't be coming back.
How can you be so sure? And why did you take off before the police got here? You left me to deal with everything.
아, 여자 혼자
Not
처리하게 해놓고 갔어요?
Not everything.
일단 그 남자가 죽은 남자 어떻게 처리하긴 했는데
Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
How do we pay it back?
A radiothon.
In bed with Poe and Munro.
Lurkers, If you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It's Millicent.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
뭐야?
The station shuts down. I don't know what I'll do.
아, 깜짝이야.
You're safe now. Dark nights.
With Poe and Munro.
뭐냐? 설마 게임 끝난 거 아니야? 이거 뭐야? 응? 아, 아, 에피소드가 다음 게 또 있군요. 하나 끝난 거야, 하나. 자, 메인 메뉴라 잠깐 가볼까? 에피소드. 아, 있네. 이제 하나 끝난 거네. 자, 포함 멀로의 침대에서. 자, 두 번째. 아, 깜짝이야. 두 번째 에피소드. 또 시작이야? 근데 뭔가 첫 번째 스토리가 이해가 안 가는데 난? 첫 번째 스토리가 좀 잘 이해가 안 가네요. 아니 오프닝만 좋아. 오프닝이 제작비 한
With Poe and Munro.
배드. 자, 다음 스토리.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
Poe! How are we still here?
그럴 수도 있을 것 같아요.
My rainy day savings.
You can't use that. That's for you and your family.
No, you're right. Think of it as a loan.
Okay, well, how do we pay it back?
We send a seed of hope out to Lady August, and she blossoms it into fruitful returns.
Or we could have a fundraiser.
Yes, a radiothon.
I'm thinking a 24-hour sponsored broadcast. We could call it In Bed with Poe and Munro.
야, 이거 너무 어그로 끄는 거
You
아니야?
think people
침대에서
pay us to sleep together in bed for 24 hours.
법방을 하겠다는 얘기죠? 이건 법방.
You're not allowed to sleep.
야, 아무리 방송이라도 지켜야 할 섬이 있지. 하네 이걸.
Did we really need that camera?
야, 이거 아우, 야 이거.
It's proof that we stayed here for 24 hours.
야, 이러면 후원 들어오는 거야?
The station shuts down. I don't know what I'll do.
Everything will be fine,
아,
Alice.
너무한 거 아니에요?
I've set up our donation pages, and the amounts are already rolling in.
How much do we have?
15.
100?
No, 15 pounds.
핸드폰 뺏어. 그지?
Wow. You weren't kidding.
I don't mean to get your hopes up, but that was my donation.
아,
You donated 15 pounds yourself?
직접
People
기부했어.
do it all the time. It's not cheating. I want us to stick around too.
Thanks, Poe. Me too.
여기 인구가 진짜 없나 봐. 시골인가 봐. 아니 라디오 듣는 사람도
Here we go.
별로 없고.
Welcome back, listeners. That was The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. We're now halfway through the show, and it's time to take your calls.
벌써 중반이야?
I can't see any callers. Is it working properly, Poe?
It is the witching hour. Maybe everyone's gone to bed.
아,
So, we're totally alone.
Oh, we could have lurkers.
근데 저 같은 경우는 이렇게 게임하는 거라 상관없는데 이거 저렇게 뭐 교류하려고 딱 열었는데 아무도 안 들어오면 되게 속상할 것 같은데. 나야 뭐 어차피 내가 나 혼자 게임하니까 상관없지만
Lurkers.
People that lurk but never join in.
보기만 하고
They're
참여하지
probably
않는
out
사람들.
there right now.
You mean listeners? right?
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
사인 없어. 저쪽으로 갑시다.
It touched me!
What touched you, Alice?
Something. In the bed.
It was probably just my foot.
You're not under the covers, Poe.
Strange. Nothing there.
There was.
아, 만지지 마.
Well, thank you, lurkers.
We couldn't get scared without you.
Indeed. I'm getting a very strong sense of deja vu.
좀 불쌍한
Human, right?
라디오 진행자들이군요.
If you mean, have I ever been in bed with someone expecting greatness and then been sorely disappointed, then yeah, I'm getting deja vu.
It's that positive attitude that brings all the donors to the yard. Speaking of, dear residents of August, please keep donating, whatever you can afford. Let us keep making radio for you. There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Bathroom.
Of course.
아, 근데 남자애가 좀 수상하단 말이야.
Freshen up, go back in, be a queen.
뭐야?
Be a tired, hallucinating queen.
아이섀도우? 립스틱? 립글로즈? 이미 시뻘 건데 뭘 또 칠해? 이미 시뻘 건. 너무 과하지 않아요? 입술? 좀 지워주고 싶네.
Munro, you femme fatale.
I'm feeling pretty sleepy, actually.
Your lips, so luscious. They're making me think things I should not.
Well, lucky that's there then.
Ah, yes, the camera. Tiny piece of glass with an imaging sensor that protects us from evil.
Are you okay?
야야야야야 이거 뭐야?
Comfortable?
야 카메라 있는데 저러면 어떡하냐?
John, what are you doing? We'll be live in a minute.
Look at you. You're perfect in every way.
뭐야?
And I can never have you.
Okay, Buster, that's enough. You're gonna get my irritable just woken up side if you're not careful.
You're not going anywhere, Alice.
역시나
Stop being creepy.
야 무릎을 거기 차. 야 무릎 올려. 아 그렇지. 잠겼어? 야 목. 당수. 아. 설마 죽은 거 아니야 또? 설마 죽은 거 아니야 또? 아까처럼?
No, this can't be happening.
아니
We've got 15 minutes.
아
What
꿈이었군요.
shall we do?
꿈이었어. 꿈이었어.
Fall asleep?
오
It's only been 12 hours.
꿈이었어.
Hours?
Yes. You look like you've seen a ghost.
I had a nightmare.
Dreams and Nightmares with Poe and Munro.
No. It was real.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
I'm fine.
Sleep deprivation, it can play tricks with the mind.
야 이번 에피소드는 좀 재밌네요. 그래도.
I guess.
So, 15 minutes.
I need the bathroom. Again.
Again?
뭐죠? 또 고르는 거 아니야?
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping.
She doesn't love you.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It's Millicent.
뭐야? 야 이거는 선택 여지가 없지. 이리로 가야지.
Millie.
Yes, Millie. Millie, what are you doing here?
Don't play games with me, Edgar.
Edgar? I'm not Edgar.
Fine, Poe, have it your way. But what did you bring her for? The girl?
Alice, she's... You need to leave.
Leave? I can't leave. I died here, remember? Waiting for you.
죽었다고? 뭐야?
Sorry, my love. I've just waited so long for this moment.
이번은
for
남자가
this
환각을
day.
남자가 환각인가 본데?
Bad dreams. Just bad dreams.
뭐야? 갑자기 바뀌야.
Nope. No.
정신 차려.
It's a door. A door. A door.
아니 뭐야?
Ah, it was in the bleak December when each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor.
Did you miss me?
You're Lenore, aren't you? From the poem.
Yes. You changed my name.
For the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore.
Nameless here forevermore.
Why are you here?
Because you're dying, Poe. I'm here to collect you.
None of this is real, is it?
You need to sleep.
왜 이러는 걸까 애들이? 그러게. 왜 이러는 걸까?
That's probably the opposite of what I need.
그러니까 방송 잘하다가
Rest.
갑자기 왜 그래?
Can't you hear them calling you?
I need to see Alice.
Murderer.
살인자? 근데 실제로 저러면 진짜 무서울 것 같아. 난 정신이 없는데 갑자기 이상한 데서 야씨.
Poe? Poe?
이거 어떻게?
Poe! Is that you? Poe?
맞네?
Poe, thank God. Where are we? What's happening? Is it a dream? What are you doing with that?
There.
We've got 15 minutes.
뭐야?
What shall we do?
마약 유저.
I can't believe you did that.
계속
What?
악몽의 연속이네요. 잠깐.
Come with me.
Where? We've got 15 minutes.
따라오라고?
Come with me.
Alrighty. Where we going, missus?
Poe? Are you really Poe?
Course, governor. What's the jig?
뭐야?
Poe. This can't be happening.
아니.
Poe?
Munro?
Who is she?
That's your question.
Yes, that's a bit strange, Alice. Perhaps should have led with, why are we tied up?
Well, I thought maybe you could ask that.
A lover's kiss, Edgar. This new one not up to snuff.
What's she talking about?
She thinks I'm the real Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, you are named after him.
I'm not Poe. I'm Poe.
What's the plan, Poe?
Get out?
야, 이게 야, 게임이 나만 어려운 거야? 아니면 여자가 풀었고.
That was easy.
What shall we do about him?
Leave him.
여자? 놔두라고?
He's a killer.
Alice?
It's okay. Do you hear that sound?
What sound? What is it?
An evil thing. Coming for you.
I love you, Alice.
Not dead. Only sleeping.
Stay with me, Alice.
I can. I'm waking.
진짜 알람을 맞춰놓은 건가요? 저건 진짜 알람일까?
Whoa! Whoa!
그러니까 지금 악몽이 세 번째 되잖아요. 지금 일단 그래도 깨워야지.
We need to go quickly.
Fire.
I don't know.
방송국 이상해 이거. 이상한 방송국이에요. 자, 이렇게 두 번째 방송도 망했네요.
Tell them
이거.
what happened, Poe.
It's ghastly, really. Do they need to know?
자, 배드에서도
Yes,
망했습니다.
They do.
All right then.
Good boy.
Monroe and I almost passed away last week from carbon monoxide.
일산화탄소 중독으로 죽을 뻔했고.
Yay.
That much should be obvious. Our central heating system became blocked and started backing up
일산화탄소
carbon
중독이었나
monoxide into the
보군요.
building.
But lucky I got that detector, eh, Poe?
Yes,
건출기.
But not so lucky for the young raven stuck in the flue.
What?
I didn't want to tell you because it's not very nice. But since you asked, the blockage was because a young raven had become stuck in the flue.
아까 그게
No. What happened?
From what the insurers could make out,
까마귀 한 마리가 끼고
it got stuck and then its mate came in after it.
까마귀 짝이 따라
Both of
들어왔다.
them died together.
That's so sad. Everything dies.
Well, they are together now. Somewhere in distant Aden. But in our realm, they will be nevermore.
Let's change the subject. How much money did we raise for the station?
Actually, the insurance paid out quite a lot of money. It seems the installers had also been negligent by not including a protective
보험금.
barrier on
야,
the
지금 목숨
roof,
걸고.
So the Ravens died to save our show.
아니,
Yes, you could say that. Or a bungled building job almost killed us. So, glass half full, I'd say.
Agreed. Perhaps we shouldn't spend so much time in bed together, Poe.
뭐 이렇게 흘러가?
Do you mean that?
Perhaps.
희한한 방향으로 흘러가네요. 게임이래.
Next time
스토리가.
on Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watson gone missing.
He'd gone to a friend's house after school.
So
and hadn't
어쨌든-
come back. So what are you saying?
근데 이해는
We
갔다.
worked
이번
the case ourselves.
스토리는.
You be good cop, and I'll be bad cop.
Yes.
그리고
I would like
다음
to report
그
your feedback,
에피소드
please.
광고인가 보죠? 됐고. 자, 에피소드. 계속 끝까지 봐야 되네요.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have it's between the dots. I just see the final picture.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
자, 두 번째 에피소드 끝났고. 자, 어쨌든 이번 스토리는 이해를 다 하셨죠? 예, 그래서 뭐 이제 배드에서 좀 이렇게 어그로 끌어서 후원 좀 받으려고 했는데 나중에 일산화탄소 때문에 이런 환상을 꾼 거고 결국에 깨어나서 뭐 보상금 받고 있다. 어쨌든 돈 벌었다. 약간 그런 거 같네요. 다음 에피소드 갑시다. 에피소드 하나당 다 이렇게 오프닝을 만들어놨네요. 계속. 자, 세 번째. 그러니까 저도 포가 좀 수상하긴 해. 근데 둘 사이가 연인 사이라고 해야 되나? 하는 행동을 보면 약간 연인 사이 같긴 한데 매우 수상하긴 합니다.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
그린 위드 MB. 녹색의 질투?
Caller on line 3.
Is that a bad thing?
I changed the number after Frankie. He's the only one that knows it.
Frankie's dead. We imagined all that.
So we take the call then?
그건 받으면 되지 뭐.
Who is it?
Hello?
He will die if you let him.
어?
Frankie?
The boy. The order you do things is important. I've seen them all.
Is this a
프랭키가
prank?
아니었군요. 죽은
Frankie's
애가.
dead. Who is this?
Listen, just listen. She will lie to you. She will get away. She will kill the boy. You can't change that.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have the lines between the dots. I just see the final picture.
I don't like that, Poe.
Me neither. And here's Yvette on line 2.
I love your show.
Thanks, Yvette. I love your accent. What's your question?
My question is, do you care about people?
That's a strange question.
It's an AMA, Munro. Ask me anything literally means ask me anything.
Yeah, I know. But do we care about people? Yes, of course.
Speak for yourself, Munro. I'm an animal lover myself.
So you don't care about people.
No, I do care about people, just I care about animals more.
So you care about animals more than people.
Present company excluded, of course.
So that's a yes
뭐.
and a no.
Wait one moment, Yvette.
근데
So
지금 또
if I was
봐서는
crossing the road at the same time as a cute bunny,
에피소드
and you
1이랑
could
좀
only swear to
연결되는
save
거
one of
같네요.
us, you would choose the bunny.
당연히 멀로로 가야지.
I'd save you, obviously.
Well, that's reassuring.
I said I'd save you.
And how long did you have to think about it?
I like to consider things.
You have a split second.
Well, I wasn't timing it.
Fine. Save me or a cat.
고양이? 갑자기 왜 고양이? 당연히 뭘로지?
You said that quickly to get on my good books, didn't you?
No, I'm not a big cat fan.
Oh!
What?
Does that answer your question, Yvette?
Yes, I think so. I do have another dilemma.
Maybe we can help, Yvette.
I'd rather not say on air.
That's all right. Happy to help. It's about time for a short break anyway.
Stay on the line, Yvette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes to answer more of your AMA questions. Until
그치.
then,
숨 쉬기
here's
전에
something
대답해야지.
slightly more interesting instead.
저러니 관계 발전이 안 되지.
Yvette?
I've got a hostage.
응? 갑자기?
A hostage.
He's a boy from August I.
Why is he a hostage, Yvette?
I had a crush on him,
아, 반해서
but
납치했다.
he turned out to be unpleasant.
아, 반했는데 알고 보니 별로라는
So
거.
you kidnapped him?
또 무슨 말이야?
I drugged his drink.
Is he okay, Yvette?
Not really. He has not woken up yet. But now that I've spoken to you, I'm probably just going to let him die.
어?
I like animals more than people anyway. Like Poe.
Yvette, I was joking with Munro.
Thank you for your help.
예, 지역명인 것 같아요. 어거스트는
Did you get the
지역명입니다.
number?
No, it's withheld.
Maybe she was joking.
We should call the police just in case. Tell them what was said.
Really? I'm not sure.
전화해야지. 그치?
I know it's a sensible thing to do. But what if it isn't?
How can it not be?
If it is a prank, we'll be wasting police time. If it isn't,
The police will take action.
this is the August police we're talking about here. That's two guys in DuPont drinking coffee and watching YouTube.
So, they're not busy then?
So they're useless. The kid will probably be dead by the time DuPont's finished his sandwich.
I'm calling the police.
그러게.
Fine. But we still have to do something.
우리
What
채널은
do you
이렇지 않아서
suggest?
다행입니다. 진짜.
Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watson gone missing.
Ah, yes, I remember. He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back.
What are the odds that Yvette has got Joe hostage?
Almost as high as Yvette not being her actual name.
I know the headmistress from the high school. Maybe we should talk to her.
Or maybe the parents. They asked for the story to be run.
아, 누구한테 가지? 아, 이번엔 뭘로?
Don't you want to go back to school?
You clearly had a better childhood than I did.
I still have my cheerleading outfit.
That's settled then. Let's talk to the headmistress first. What's her name?
Dallas Umber.
That's a strange name.
She's a strange woman.
Take a seat, both of you.
갑자기 선생님이 나와?
Whilst it's admirable that you're returning to complete your education, you're a little old for this institution.
Sorry, you're mistaken. I have a degree in cryptozoology.
That's not a real degree.
It's okay, Poe. She's messing with us.
Really?
Yes, I'm eccentric, can't you tell?
Well, we're here about Joseph Watts.
And there was I thinking I was going to be on the radio.
Joseph is a pupil here, though, right?
He certainly is. Head boy and heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker.
He's a good-looking lad. Generous nature, always helping people.
그래서
Any idea where he
납치당했나?
could have gone?
Probably at some young lady's house whose parents are away.
He went missing yesterday, and we had a caller on Radio August who said they'd kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Oh, sounds a bit far-fetched.
We're looking for him, so anything you can tell us would be useful.
You'd be better off talking to his form tutor, Miss Clay, but go away.
How was Joe doing at school?
He was doing as well as he could for a boy.
For a boy?
Boys aren't as clever as girls, academically, Poe. They don't apply themselves enough, especially in mixed-sex schools.
Is this a mixed-sex school?
Mixed-sex? Yes, it is.
Was Joe being bullied by anyone?
No. Joe's a sporty type. Not sure he'd be easily pushed around.
Do you know any pupils called Yvette?
그래 이벳을 물어봐야지.
Not recently. Why, are you looking for someone called Yvette?
It's the name of the kidnap.
And by recent you mean?
Well, I was at school with an Yvette, but that was many moons ago.
어? 여기
Not
안
in
다니나?
August. Different country, actually.
뭔 소리야? 다른 나라?
Well, we should be off now. Here's my number, if Joe turns up, or if you think of any place he might be.
Thank you, Mrs. Amber.
It's Miss Amber.
Miss Amber.
아
You
미스야?
two, take care. August's not the town it used to be.
이 동네 이상해요. 하여튼 버려버리네. 야.
What's our next move, Munro?
Who did she say Joe's teacher was again?
Miss Clay.
If we can find her address, we should visit her.
I think she's staying at the guest house.
Why do you think that?
I saw a bill on Miss Amber's desk.
Let's go see her then.
We could. And there's also Joe's parents.
어디로 가지? 배드.
I'm
일단
worried about what Frankie said.
오른쪽으로 합시다.
Is this the right move?
I've no idea.
Let's go and see Miss Clay.
And hope she's at the guest house.
I like making the decisions.
I'm very happy to be woman-led.
I know you are, Poe. I'm gonna talk to Miss Gallagher. You find Miss Clay.
Why don't I talk to Miss Gallagher?
아니야. 선택지가 너무 많어. 이거 내가 방송했던 배드 아니야?
It's Alice.
Alice Munro?
From the radio.
Yeah, from the radio.
What brings you here, Miss Monroe?
One of your guests, actually.
Well, I'm happy to chat, but you will need to help me strip.
Oh,
갑자기?
okay.
갑자기? 아마 스토리에 뭔가 연계가 있지 않을까요? 적당히 하자, 적당히. 설마 에이 뭐 나오겠어?
I like your dress.
It matches my patience. Long and unyielding. If you go around the other side, I find that tends to work best.
어우 다행이다. 설마 훌러덩 진짜 벗길까봐 살짝 걱정했어요 지금.
I'm assuming this is about Miss Clay. She is my only guest.
Yes, the school teacher. One of her pupils has gone missing.
베개 벗기라는 얘기군요.
Being held hostage, actually.
Hostage?
We had a caller on the radio. Someone calling themselves Yvette said that they'd taken this boy, Joe Watts, hostage.
Watts? Oh, yes. The family's been in August for a long time. They manufacture and sell fireworks, of all things.
I love fireworks.
Ghastly things. That metal in our drinking water makes my thyroid throb just thinking about it.
They're fun though, right?
If you're an unethical hedonist,
I will Google that when I get home.
do.
뭐야? 뭘로?
So your guest, Miss Clay.
The school pays for her. She's very quiet. Doesn't watch television, which is odd. Goes out a lot at night.
Any idea where?
No. She usually seems happy when she gets back, though.
돌아올 때 행복해
And she
보인다.
smells
흙 냄새가 나고.
Earthy. As in muddy?
not on my carpets, and only if she's laundering her sheets before I get to them.
Earthy, though.
Yes. Like the smell of fresh rain on grass.
You must have a great sense of smell.
Well, when you run a guest house, you develop all sorts of senses you didn't know you had.
Smells earthy after a long night's out.
긴 밤에 주고 흙냄새
Sounds
가드니
weird,
그럴
but-
수도 있겠네.
It could be relevant.
Particularly if Joe is being kept somewhere dirty or muddy. Tied. Beaten. Frightened.
That's specific?
Too many movies. Is that all?
For now. Thank you, Miss Gallagher.
Not at all. And please do drop by again, especially if you need a room.
If you think of anything that might help, please give me a call at the radio station.
Surely you want me to call the
수상하네요.
police if I notice anything.
그러니까 경찰에 신고해야지.
I'd rather you called us first, if that's okay.
그래.
Do the police know what's going on?
They do. I just think that we have a better chance of finding Joe than they have.
먼로는
Very
경찰을
well, then.
되게 안 믿네요.
I shall do as I'm told.
Thank you. I know we're gonna find him.
근데 꼭 그 주머니 원래 여성 워낙 아니
Well, I didn't get
가슴에
much out of
주머니가
Miss Clay.
있습니까?
She
자꾸
said
저기다
Joe
넣어.
was a litter bug.
So she's an eco-warrior.
Yes. I wish we could have recycled our meeting, actually. How was Miss Gallagher?
Kinda dominant. I liked her.
Maybe I shouldn't let you hang around with other redheads.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Let's circle back to this later. Did she say anything useful at all about Joe?
She said Joe's parents sold
불꽃놀이를
fireworks.
판다.
I suppose that could be useful. Anything else?
She said that Miss Clay goes out a lot at night and comes back smelling of earth.
That's odd.
Yeah, she has a great sense of smell.
I'm sure it's a clue of Sherlockian proportions we'll probably never decipher. Seems we're out of leads. I'm still up for visiting the headmistress again.
We could drill Miss Gallagher some more.
Give it up, Alice.
I'm trying.
The headmistress, then?
아니야.
Miss Gallagher?
갤러거.
You can go on your own if you want to talk to Miss Gallagher again.
Okay, bye.
I see. I suppose I should visit Miss Clay, then.
뭐죠? 갤러거 양.
Back again, Miss Munro.
Yes. How did you know?
I have ears and a gravel driveway. And I saw your reflection in the window.
We've hit a dead end with Joe.
Oh dear. Want to drive?
Sure.
Well, you're quite handy, aren't you?
I have my uses.
도와주고
I wish
좀
you'd come for a
도움
chat
좀 달라면
earlier.
되죠?
I was laying screed in the garage.
Screed.
Cement flooring. Wish I'd got the self-leveling stuff now.
Hiding bodies.
Don't be silly. If I was going to do that, I'd use my industrial grade meat mincer.
어우 씨.
I probably shouldn't eat here.
Oh no, you should. We've always got plenty of fresh meat in the freezer.
Perks of running a guest house, I guess.
Have you talked to Wesmarie Bolton?
Haven't even heard that name.
Oh,
해필
don't
또
worry about
칼
that.
닦고 있네 또 해필.
Don't you have a dishwasher anyway?
I did. He's under the screed.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
야 이거 괜히 왔다.
I'd go see Wesmarie.
무서워.
17 Hunger Lane. Perhaps Joe was one of the missing she talked about.
Let's hope not.
야 빨리 가 빨리 가. 이 여자 진짜 무섭네요.
Miss Clay doesn't seem to know about anything.
아 그래도 힌트 하나
unless it's
받았어요.
an eco issue.
힌트 하나
Maybe
받았어요.
you're just not prodding her in
Oh,
the right
sh-
places.
You're welcome to talk to her too.
We don't have time, Poe. The good news is Miss Gallagher gave me a name. Wesmarie Bolton.
Excellent. And the address to go with?
Hunger Lane.
off Beaconsfield Drive. I know it.
창고같이 생겼는데? 학생인가 보군요.
People don't normally want to hear what I have to say.
We do. We want to hear about Joe Watts.
If I tell you what I think, I'll topple my meds.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Just tell us what you can.
Don't be silly, Poe. We're not going to tell anyone. You can tell us anything.
이거 아무리 봐도 구라 같은데. 아, 또 멀로가 주인공이니까 멀로로 합시다.
It's okay. You can trust us. We're from the radio.
It's Miss Clay. She ran this after school club, Green for Life. I was in it. She made us make a list of those with the most environmental impact in our class. I did it. It was me. I made the list. Joe was third on it and the third person to go missing. You have to help and you need to.
It's okay. We're gonna help. You just need to take a breath.
She left him in the woods. At Howe Park. You have to hurry. She'll kill him if they don't pay.
A ransom?
His parents. He is being ransomed. If they pay, she'll donate the money to charity. It's sick. It's gone too far.
And what if they don't pay?
I don't know. I have no say.
뭐 어떻게
What
돌아가는
did
거야?
you see, Westmarie?
Miss Clay. She was turning them into trees.
A dryad.
드라이어드?
A what now?
A dryad. Someone who's part human, part tree.
We need to go.
Howe Park?
Yeah. Where's Marie? Where's Marie? You did good. We're gonna save Joe. You wait here and we'll be back. Joe!
Joe!
야, 이렇게 찬다고 찾아질까?
Joe! Joe!
아, 찾아줬네.
We're too late, Alice.
No. No. This is all our fault.
누가 범인일까?
He wasn't eaten. He was murdered.
We think Miss Clay had something to do with it.
Vet, she's the one the police should be finding. Do you have her voice recorded?
Yes, we
그래,
record all
이bet.
incoming calls.
Do the
이bet
police
씨-
have it?
I already sent it over. I'm sure they're working on it.
I guess I'd better go and identify Joe's body. Whatever's left of him.
August's wolves pretty much eat anything. One time, there was a whole school bus of children and...
Poe, I think you can save that story for another time.
Of course. Sorry. We're sorry for your loss. We'll see ourselves out.
아, 남자애 수상하단 말이야.
Frankie gave us a warning. Did he know?
I'm having a hard time with this whole Frankie thing.
Where do you think Miss Clay is? No one can find her.
Far away from August, I should imagine.
I feel responsible.
Don't. It's not like you made all the decisions that led to Joe's death.
If they ever invent a time machine, I'm coming back and I'm saving Joe.
Good luck with that. Maybe he was always doomed.
That's gloomy.
Fate and destiny, Munro. It can't always be changed.
We never found out who Yvette was either.
Some things will always remain a mystery, Munro.
이 여자 어떻게 되는 거야?
Attends, moi, Yvette.
얘가 이벳이야?
J'ai fait mes devoirs.
얘가 이벳이었어?
Next time on Dark Nights with
Oh.
Poe and Munro.
We have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves. Munro, are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready. I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it?
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
자, 에피소드 3까지 끝났네요. 야, 여기서 이거 경찰에 신고했으면 어떻게 됐을까? 자, 다음 에피소드 쭉 직진합시다. 일단 오프닝 스킵이 안 돼. 오프닝 스킵도 안 돼. 여러 번 보니까 좀 그러네요. 그러니까 이벳이 좀 뭔가 그런 것 같아요. 어거스트 마을에 살인자들이 많네. 살인자들도 많고 이상한 애들도 많고.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Everybody changes.
Maybe we should have a safe word.
If you're worried,
I'm worried I won't like it.
then we should definitely have. What do you think, Miss Baratsky?
바라치키.
It's Madame.
I'm sorry, Madame Baratsky.
You must feel relaxed. So if a safe word would help, then yes.
What should it be?
바나나.
Banana.
Banana it is.
Okay. Banana. 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 Sorry, I'm just practicing.
바나나를 하면 깨우는 건가?
Places, everyone. And we're live in 3, 2, welcome back. As promised, listeners, we have a special treat for you tonight. Madame Baratsky is a past life regression therapist.
전생치료.
Claims to have helped hundreds of clients discover their previous selves, from ancient Egyptian concubines to Cold War spies. Welcome, Madame Baratsky.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, it wouldn't be our show without my better and more beautiful half. Say hello, Munro.
Hello, Munro.
Munro has bravely volunteered to be put to sleep by Madame Baratsky this evening.
You make it sound like euthanasia.
She's going to wake you up again. Aren't you?
깨워야지.
Of course.
아, 대답이 불안해요.
Remind me again why you couldn't do it, Poe?
Dodgy knee. In just a moment, Madame Baratsky will put Munro into a trance.
I prefer hypnotic state.
Into a hypnotic state. And we'll ask her to describe what she sees. Later on, we'll be taking your calls. Have you lived before? Do you remember any past lives? Or is it all just a money-making racket? Let us know. Munro,
Yes, Poe?
are you ready to meet your past self?
I was born ready.
Let's hope you were reborn ready. Madame Baratsky, take it away.
Now, Miss Munro, please relax.
이런 게 진짜 될까 근데?
Close your eyes
And focus on the sound of my voice. Listen to nothing else
아니
but my voice.
저러니까 진짜 가짜 같은데?
Madame Baratsky has started the regression process.
그 표현 쓰지 말라니까 계속 쓰네요.
Feel how heavy they are. Feel them sink into the chair and pull you into the deep, deep dark. Let the darkness consume you.
팔.
Good. She is fully relaxed and suggestible. Now you have crossed into a life you have lived before.
뭘까요?
Do you remember who you are?
Yes.
Monroe says she can remember a previous life.
Shh. Do not rush. Let the world come to you. Let it reveal itself to you.
무슨 말이죠? 저리 가라는 건가?
Let the world envelop you. Step into the world and become your former self.
커피? 조용하게 물이 낫겠지? 커피는 너무 시끄럽잖아. 그지? 야, 조용하게
Now
따라라.
tell me what you see.
어이, 뭐야? 돈 들였어.
I'm Elizabeth. That's what you were going to ask, isn't it? Being right. It's a gift and a burden. Where's Dr. Decker?
뭐지? 이걸 뭘 누르라는 건가? 요트 한번 눌러볼까?
He's gone sailing. Weird. I've been coming here for months.
뭐지?
And I don't really know anything about him. What did he tell you about me?
뭐야 이게? 칼은 좀 무서우니까 이거 가운데 거?
Relationships are hard, especially with
지금 얘가 뭘로
my
온가요?
condition.
지금 얘가 뭘로 온 거죠?
Let's play a game, Doctor.
화장 안 하니까 완전 딴 사람 같아.
You're very accommodating for a therapist.
아닌가?
You think of something, then I'll get it.
네모?
Why are you thinking of a square? That's so dull. Don't say anything. I mean, you haven't said anything since you arrived.
그런가? 전생인가?
Do you believe me now? That I can read your mind?
믿어.
Good. You believe me? I lose a lot of friends right about now.
친구를 잃었다.
Something happened at work. The dry cleaner's in town.
드라이 클리너?
I can't switch it off. As soon as I lock eyes with a person, I get their thoughts.
드라이 클리너. 드라이.
I'd like to be a brain surgeon,
갑자기 뇌수술.
but I didn't apply myself enough. I am pretty nimble with an iron, though.
뭘까?
Anyway, there's this guy who walks in with a suit. It's got a stain on the trousers near the zipper. And all he's thinking when he drops them off is, Sharon can't pick these up, Sharon can't pick these up. So he starts screaming at me that he needs the hour service or he'll have me fired. So I call the manager.
바지.
I guess Sharon, who he doesn't want to pick them up, is his wife or girlfriend? Either way, he clearly doesn't want her to see the stain. But Sharon is also the name of my manager. I call Sharon over anyway. Sharon! Sharon! This guy's face is a picture, but he's holding it together. Sharon comes over preoccupied. She's thinking about the washing machines. She is the manager, so she normally does that, but this time was different. She was thinking about Nisha spinning away in one of them.
무슨 어? 여자애를 세탁기에 돌린다고?
Nisha?
니샤가 누군데?
She's a part-timer, waiting to start uni. Sweet looking, but salty. Anyway, the store manager hears shouting and comes over. The customer, let's call him Ed, says that we shouldn't be advertising something we can't deliver. Says he's a lawyer and he'll sue us. The store manager, whose name I intentionally forget, says he'll sort it out. Sharon, in the meantime, has gone ashen.
다시 한번
I
여자애.
lock onto Sharon's eyes, and I see it again. Nisha, spinning away in a machine. At this point, I'm guessing Sharon has a fantasy about killing her. Ed finally gives in, throws his suit at me, and leaves. The manager looks at me and says,
아니 갑자기 애를 왜
"Can you
세탁?
work your magic hands over his trousers?"
갑자기 왜?
He's thinking of me topless, in a hot tub, but with way bigger breasts. And some other things I'd rather not remember. Knowing people's thoughts eats your soul.
이거
Fine. I guess I painted the picture, you might as well think it. Thanks for letting me wear a bra, though.
Huh?
They're still too big. Anyway, I take it round back to start working on it. And that's when I see her. Nisha. Like a ragdoll in a hurricane. Just spinning inside this big machine. Her face
보여줘야지.
smashing against glass and metal. Blood pouring out of every opening. She's a mess.
이게 뭐야? 세탁기로 애를 살해했다는 거잖아.
Any jewelry? A ring, maybe?
Yes. A ring.
Good. I need you to get it for me. Do you understand?
I understand.
Well, this is fascinating, August. We'll be back with more of Munro's past life in just a moment. What's going
이해가
on?
될지 모르겠네요.
I'm helping Ellis uncover her past.
Why does she need to get this ring?
Oh, it's just a technique I use.
I think you should bring her back now.
It would be dangerous at this point.
Then do it at whatever point it won't be.
Quiet. I'm trying to concentrate.
다시 들어가네요. 다시 들어갑니다. 그 여자가 뭘론가? 이 한국인이면 알아볼 텐데 외국인이라 우리가 잘 못 알아보는 것 같아. 얘가 뭘로 만나요?
Sharon's in a psychiatric hospital now.
지문?
Sharon's fingerprints were all over the machines. And her husband was having sex with Nisha. That's all the jury needed.
바람 폈군요.
Nobody saw her do it though. She just didn't have a good enough lawyer. People with money get away with murder all the time though. Don't they?
맞아.
Is there anything rich people can't buy? Nisha worked for Sharon as a housemaid. That's how she met the husband. It's so cliche. Nisha was desperate for money, and he was desperate for attention.
돈?
I never told anyone this, but Nisha charged Sharon's husband for sex. I mean, she said she would have done it anyway, but since there was a chance of getting paid, I don't think Sharon knew. Would you pay someone to have sex with you, Doctor?
일단 안 하지.
People pay people to have sex with them all the time.
왜 나한테 이걸 물어보라 저기.
Just not with money. They do it expecting love, or opportunity, time, companionship, or orgasms.
자, 이번에
They arrested Sharon for Nisha's murder. Sentenced to 18 years.
18년 선고.
One for each of Nisha's. Is that enough? Maybe murder should be punishable by death.
사형은 사형으로 다스려야 된다. 꼭
You
그렇진
think
않죠?
people can change? Maybe. Maybe I can change.
뭐가 되게 많네요.
I did see Sharon once after the trial. She didn't talk. But in her head, all I could see was Nisha going round and round.
니샤가 빙빙 돌아.
Her mind was literally stuck like a broken record.
설마 내가 니샤는 아니겠지?
Nisha was good at cleaning. What can I say? Often I'd go to the back of the machines to hoover the lint trays out, and Nisha was there with Jared, hoovering away already. I watched the trial from the gallery. Not many people made eye contact with me, but Sharon did. She wanted to die. Really die. I don't think she killed Nisha.
샤론이 니샤를 죽인 것 같지 않다고?
Sharon's defense. She said Jared killed Nisha. The Umbrella Man. Jared's the Umbrella Man. It's a nickname. We were on a works do and it started raining, and then Jared pulls out this tiny umbrella out of nowhere and then gets handsy with any girl stupid enough to duck under it. Hence, Umbrella Man.
그러니까요. 이게 참
They closed down the store for a while so the real cleaners could come in. They got rid of all the blood. It wasn't just blood. Her skull had split open and was grating against the metal drum.
아니, 채색이 얼마나 갈아버린
Some
거야?
of her teeth. Sorry, Doctor. What did you want to know?
참네. 뭘 눌러야 되지?
Huh. Perchloroethylene. It's what they use in dry cleaning machines. But Nisha didn't drown. The spin cycle broke her spinal cord, so she was paralyzed for a few minutes while her face mashed into everything. Shock probably got her first.
어이 무서워라 진짜.
Sharon's fingerprints were the only ones on the machine. Actually, hers and Nisha's. The police thought she'd struggled against the machine trying to fight Sharon. Nobody heard anything though. Yeah, dry cleaning machines have huge locks. There's no way of shutting yourself in. You really have to get a friend to help. Or manager.
혼자는 할 수 없다.
Nisha kissed me once, so I slapped her.
뺨을 때렸다고?
We were in the machine room. She said she'd got something in her eye and would I take a look? So I did. Her irises were lovely and big, dilated. And while I was looking, she just kissed me. But her mind, it was beautiful, shimmering. And then when she kissed me, it all fell away. All that was left was shame, fear, repulsion. So I slapped her.
만약에 저는 동성이 저랬다면 반 죽여버렸을 것 같은데 꼭 그 정도는 아닌가 봅니다. 여성분들은.
What did Nisha think about? Nisha thought about Jared a lot. She hated him, but she also wanted to sleep with him at the same time. It's pretty common. I'm sure there's an interesting scientific term for it. Yeah, angry sex or anger sex. I'd probably take either right now.
선택지가 너무 많아.
Nisha was asking for it, wasn't she? I mean, if your partner's cheating on you, you murder their fling, right?
보통 죽이진 않지.
Exactly. She'd have killed her husband for sure. Why start with Nisha? It doesn't make any sense. I think Jared killed Nisha.
샤론 혼자 하기는 좀 그렇죠. 우산
I
든
told you
남자.
about the umbrella man. She hated him. But in a lady doth protest too much kind of way. Maybe he killed her. I saw Nisha's body in the machine.
어우,
Her eyes were still open.
살아 있었을까?
crying
죽었겠지?
blood. But I looked into them and there was peace.
아 근데 뭐 바람 폈다고
Nothing else.
저렇게까지 해?
Just peace. I'm allergic to nuts. Is this definitely normal milk?
아, 잠깐 바나나 나가는 거죠?
The milk's a bit funny? Maybe it's on the turn.
What's happening?
아, 알러지 왔나 보다. 그거.
Munro.
견과류 알러지 왔나 보다.
Banana.
그러네.
Banana. Why isn't it working?
She has to say it, not you.
Wake up. Munro. Alice. If anything happens to her.
You can go in after her.
아, 따라가라고.
Sit down, please.
야, 따라가라고. 야, 갑자기?
How can I go in after her? I'd have to get in her brain.
I'm very good at what
뭐,
I do.
갑자기 인셉션인데? 갑자기 인셉션?
Sleep.
아, 아니. 아니 한번
There's a good boy.
띡 하니까 자, 이번엔 포의 시점인가요? 레드선이 너무 강력한데?
You want to see my ring? What? Don't remember wearing one. Shall I take it off?
빼. 손이 참
There's
못생겼네요.
something written inside it.
Most extraordinary. Does it have an inscription?
뭐지?
2, 1, 0, 1, 0,
뭐야?
0, 0.
이걸 이 여자가 왜 적고 있지? 자, 다 됐는 것 같은데? 뭐 안 된 게 있나? 됐고, 세탁기 됐고, 우산. 그러니까 얻을 게 있나 봐요.
Jared, the umbrella man.
뭐야? 설마 포가
He's
그 남잔가?
weird. Like a spider. Sharon ducked under his umbrella that time, and his hands slithered around her body and kind of rested under her breast. Everyone knew he was touching it, and Sharon just gave a weak smile and wriggled away. I tried to read his mind, but it was like a stereogram.
거미줄.
His facial expression didn't change. Nothing. It was like he was wrapping his arms around his prey. He didn't seem to be particularly enjoying touching her breast, just for science. Jared's mind was a mess of coloured dots that didn't make any sense. I never knew what he was thinking. Ever. There's only one other person I know that's like that. Yep. Dr. Decker. His mind's also mush.
데커는 또 누구야?
I actually came here today to tell him that I don't want any more sessions. He creeps me out.
세탁기.
Jared quit after the murder. Well, so did I, to be fair. Well, I've kind of quit everything now.
쉬고 있군요. 응?
You can't just think of a question mark. If you've got a question, let me have it.
아 참네. 고양이?
People get like this. Flustered when I can read their minds. Cat. I agree. Cat. I already said that Jared killed Nisha. Or something did.
무언가는 또 뭐야?
Do you believe in the supernatural?
초자연적인 거? 오케이.
Jared killed Nisha.
확정적으로 말하네요. 자르다가
I
니샤를
don't think I'm
죽였다고.
safe here. I saw it happen. But I couldn't tell the police.
무슨 일이 일어난 거지?
They were in the back room. Jared and Nisha. They were kissing. And then she opened the door to the machine.
니샤가 기계의 문을
She just
열었고
got in.
스스로
And Jared-
들어갔다고?
He shut it. He didn't have fingers. He had... I can't.
손가락이 없고 대신 뭐가 있었다는 건데?
And the kiss. His tongue. It was a giant worm.
벌레
It just
같았다고?
slithered from his mouth into hers. I tried to catch Nisha's eye. But it wasn't her. It took her over so quickly. Its thoughts. I've seen. Dr. Decker said that if I can imagine another world, I can move myself into it. Just dream myself away. Become someone else.
에일리언 뭐 외계인인가?
Someone people love. Someone beautiful. Someone who isn't me. What do you think, Doctor? Can I just dream myself away?
갑자기 무섭게 왜 이래? 갑자기 무섭게 왜 이래? 그렇지?
Thank you. Jared knows I know. And he's coming for me. I guess I should start dreaming. I've always liked the name Munro. What do you think, Doctor? Would I make a good Munro?
지혜가 먼로 같았죠? 먼로가 과거에 그런 일을 겪었군요. 근데 그 번호를 왜 얘가
In an
샤론인가?
hour, you'll wake, as if from some deep sleep. And I'll be gone.
나 그치 전생이지 전생. 지금 전생 보는 거죠?
That should cover it. See myself out.
지갑을 털어가네 그냥.
Dr. Decker.
On that note, here's a message from our sponsor that you're sure to enjoy. The police are looking for Miss Baratsky. It's a shame
바라스키.
she didn't stick around.
Was she even licensed?
She came highly recommended.
From who?
Herself, when she knocked on the door yesterday morning.
You let a complete stranger take over my body?
I didn't know what she was going to do.
I feel so violated. I can't even tell our listeners.
We were robbed. She literally took my wallet and your purse.
그 지갑.
I know.
지갑 도둑.
That was everything I had.
And that wasn't all she took.
What else is gone?
My adoption papers.
What?
입양 서류?
My adoption papers are missing.
I didn't know you were adopted.
Well, I am. I'm not ashamed to say it.
Sorry, Poe. I wasn't suggesting that.
It's unsettling when
someone take something so personal?
Just who does she think she is?
A past lives travel agent who robbed us whilst we were dreaming.
But it wasn't a dream. You were there. You and me.
Yes, just like Wizard of Oz. Maybe the reason the people looked familiar is because you made it all up yourself.
So,
그렇지.
dreaming
최면이면
now,
내가
or is this
만들어낼 수
real?
있는 거지.
can't tell anymore.
뭐야?
Want me to
지금도
give you a squeeze?
지금도 꿈속이야?
No, this is real.
How can you be so sure?
Because in my dreams, you're much more of a charmer.
And richer, I'd imagine.
Too soon, Poe. Too soon. Next time on Dark Nights with Poe and
끝났네요.
Munro.
어쨌든 뭐 전생에
You're live
전생에
on
대해서
air, line one.
There was an
나온
animal in the
거군요.
road, howling like a wolf.
He said it was a hairy animal,
Size of a man.
and the moon was full. We're going werewolf hunting.
I'm Casper Light. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
자 다음 편.
I'm sorry. You have no idea what's at stake.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
자 이렇게 또 에피소드 하나 또 끝났고. 갑시다 바로. 지금 이제 네 번째였나? 바보곰이 그러기도 하네요. 그래도 다른 에피소드가 다른 게 계속 이어지니까 이해가 안 돼도 하나 뭐 다음 거 개짜기짜 하면서 보게 되네. 더맨더머 같은 느낌도 살짝 들기도 하고요.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
짠. 생일 축하해? 전혀 다른 해석이 전혀 다른데? 해석이 전혀 다른데?
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
Again, Munro? It's only been a week.
I know. I just can't stop myself.
What is it this time?
자, 뭐노?
I've been taking too many selfies.
Well, they say pride cometh before a fall.
Which is why I won't do it on a cliff.
This isn't much of a confession, Munro.
Haven't you got something more scandalous?
You haven't seen the selfies.
Sounds like Munro's beyond saving. But what have you been up to, August? It's time to come clean in.
Confession booth.
Now remember, callers, no last names, no strings attached, and no consequences. Just call in to confess and let us absolve you of all of your sins.
It's cheaper than therapy.
And almost as effective.
This isn't blasphemous, is it, Munro?
God, I hope not.
Excellent. Ah, we have a caller on line 1.
자, 이런데 전화하는 사람들은
Line
또
1,
뭘까?
you're through to the confession booth.
Oh yeah, it's me.
You're live on air, Line 1. What's your name?
Oh, Beck.
Welcome, Beck. Spill forth the burning secrets of your tormented soul.
He means, what do you want to confess?
I crashed my boss's car.
Oh,
Oh.
no. That's terrible. Were you hurt?
No, but the car was totaled. It was a Rolls. Oh,
Wow.
롤스로이스를
I know. Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, how did it happen?
굉장한
Were
부장가
you
봅니다.
swerving to avoid something?
Yeah, there was an animal in the road. It was really hairy. Must have been a bear or something else, because it was huge.
A hairy bear.
As big as a human. Honestly,
maybe bigger. I remember because it was a full moon.
What happened to the animal?
Oh, it ran off. I don't think it was hurt, but I did hear howling.
Howling.
Yeah, like a wolf. Like, ow. Well, that was terrible, obviously, but like a wolf.
늑대 인간인가?
Wow, that sounds mysterious, doesn't it, Poe?
It does indeed.
Thank you for your confession, Beck.
Yes, thank you, Beck. It sounds like you're still traumatized by your experience, but I'm glad you weren't physically hurt. Father Poe says, you are forgiven. And we'll be back for more confessions after this message.
Well, that was kind of strange, wasn't it, Poe?
Yes, although I get the feeling he was angling for something.
방송 참 희한하게 하네요.
Seemed genuine to me. You don't think... No, I'm being silly.
You're not being silly, Alice. I suspect he was trying to make us think the same thing.
He said it was a hairy animal,
Size of a man.
and the moon was full. You don't think there could be werewolves in
그치,
August,
늑대
do you?
인간.
It does seem unlikely.
Poe, you're not going to believe this, but there's a full moon tonight. Maybe we should leave early and check it out.
Don't you have other plans? It's your birthday tomorrow.
I wasn't planning on having an early night.
Let me call Gwendolyn. Welcome back, listeners. This is Dark Nights with Poe.
And Munro.
And we're in the confession booth.
The confession booth.
Line 2, you're through to Father Poe.
Bless me, Father Poe, for I have sinned.
What is your name, child?
Casper.
And what dark anguish burns your mortal soul, Casper?
He means, what would you like to confess?
Nothing. There's actually something else I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Off the air.
Well, you'll have to wait a little while, Casper, until after the show.
Well, I could wait until then, but that might not give you enough time.
Time for what?
To save yourself.
응? 뭔 소리야?
Well, you're in luck, Casper, as I have a story queued up. Listeners will be back in a few minutes after this spooky tale. Okay, Casper. It's just us now.
What are we saving ourselves from this time?
Don't go to Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane.
Well, we might be. The werewolf, remember?
Yes, you are. But you shouldn't.
And why is that, Casper?
Because it will be the last time anyone sees you.
Why?
뭔 소리야?
I can't give details. But something bad will happen if you go to Wolf Lane tonight.
You know, if you want us to take you seriously, perhaps elaborate on the something bad will happen bit.
There's a billion other places you could go, and I'm just asking you to avoid one. But if you have a death wish, go to Wolf Lane.
말해봐.
Is that a death threat, Casper?
No, this is your future. Trust me, I know.
Because you have a time machine?
Because I was there when it happened.
Well,
뭔 소리야?
we're certainly putting the dark in dark nights tonight, August.
위를 본 것처럼
Maybe we
얘기하네요.
should stop taking calls.
Nonsense, Munro. What would this show be without the heady mix of terror and titillation provided by our callers?
Well, this radio host has been titillated enough for one night, which is good, because it's time for Betty Buys. Sweet dreams, August. Thank you for listening.
Yes, and remember, don't have nightmares.
With Poe and Munro.
참네.
So what do you think?
가지 말라면 꼭 가게 되죠?
I think it's only a matter of time before Casper tries to kill us.
He's just an attention seeker.
So am I. I'm not trying to kill anyone, though.
So, what do you want to do about it?
I don't know. He didn't really threaten us, so probably doesn't warrant getting the police involved.
Are you sure?
No. I just wish... I wish we could have one simple, uneventful, boring night.
I don't think you'd like boring.
안 가는군요.
You're right. Which is why we're going werewolf
아,
hunting.
뭐야? 가자고?
Casper didn't put you off?
No. Telling me not to do something makes me want to do it twice as hard.
Really? Well, definitely don't do the whistle swinger again.
You like the whistle swinger, don't you?
No.
Even if it's twice as hard?
We're not going to make it out of here if you keep talking like that.
You really think we can see werewolves?
가지 말라면 꼭
It
가요.
would be foolish to rule it out altogether. I know it's almost your birthday, but, well, a full moon waits for no man.
Or werewoman?
Exactly.
I guess it could be romantic. You and me, huddled in the car, looking at the stars. They say Wolf Lane's the best place in August for stargazing.
Do they?
There's hardly any light pollution.
That must be why the werewolves like it.
What about you-know-who?
I've told her I'll be late.
Just late?
Well, we'll see.
You go ahead.
뭐 뜨거운 밤을 뭐 보내려고 하나 봅니다. 어쨌든
Who are you calling?
Hi. Sorry, 1 minute.
Okay, I'm going.
Hi, it's Munro. No, you look great. Totally convincing. Yeah. We'll see you soon.
뭐야? 어이?
Oh?
It's all right, Alice.
You don't need to do that. It's not a hold-up.
I beg to differ.
This is for your own protection.
Who are you?
I'm Casper Light. I'm...
아, 아까 걔군요.
From the show. You just called into our radio show.
Oh no. I must have come back again.
Are you okay?
No.
돌아왔다고?
This means I've already failed.
What is it you want exactly?
I work for a company called Coit Industries. They do experimental stuff.
A scientist?
이미
No, I'm
실패했다고?
M&M.
The rapper.
Mishaps and malfunctions. We clean up messes. I'm here to save you.
Save us from what?
Disassembly. You have to stay away from Wolf Lane.
We're not going to Wolf Lane. You told us not to when you called, so we're going straight home. Isn't that right, Munro?
Yeah. I'm so tired.
See? There's no need for any of this.
Please. Put the gun down.
뭐지? 나쁜 사람은 아닌 것 같은데?
I'm sorry. You have no
야야야야야.
idea what's at stake.
왜 그래?
Don't try it. It always ends badly.
항상 나쁘게 끝난다고?
Scissors?
Okay.
뭐 갑자기 장난해? 아니 뭐 빠. 졌다.
Back you go.
아니 갑자기 묵직바가 왜 나와?
Where are we?
Are you okay? We're in the sound booth at the studio.
Why?
I don't know. He's locked us in. I've tried the door already.
Is there another way out?
Death? I'm assuming Casper will let us out when he's done with us.
Happy birthday to me.
You said you wanted to try something different this year.
옷이 상당히 야하네요.
I'm sorry I had to do that. It's to keep you safe. I work for a company called Coit Industries.
코이트
We
산업
specialize in speculative
가상
technology.
기술 전문.
I say we. The science team do the heavy lifting.
이게 가상이 아니야?
I'm just M&M. Mishaps and malfunctions. It's
사고,
my job
작동
to
처리.
clean up the results. Normally, I don't intervene. Just let it happen. Then clear up. But people will still be listening to you years from now. Because I've saved you.
이게 뭐야? 뭔가 오적동에서 이 사람이 났었다는 거잖아요, 지금.
So, the whole werewolves thing.
I didn't want to wake up alone.
I don't get it.
Let's face it, birthday or not, you'd have gone home to your wife after the show.
아내가 있어?
I know you'd have stayed late and we'd have had some fun, but
아니,
eventually you'd leave. Like you always do.
Munro.
I just wanted someone to wake up with.
뭐야?
To wish me happy birthday and give me a hug.
But what's that got to do with Wolf Lane?
Nothing. It doesn't matter now. Maybe if you get a time machine, you'll find out.
Okay, it's like this. Around midnight, you're on Wolf Lane. At the same time, an organization I can't name is testing an experimental weapon. The test glitches, you get fried, and M&M are called in for disposal. Because it's not your normal run-of-the-mill explosion. Tomorrow, the news spreads that you've vanished. You're never found. Time travel is Coit's most profitable service.
시간
The
여행.
key is subtlety. You don't use it to kill Hitler. You use it to manipulate election results, justify wars, or in my case, rescue 2 local radio hosts so you can keep listening to their show. You're welcome, by the way.
라디오 계속 들으려고 이 짓을 하는군요. 라디오 애청자가 봅니다.
Let us out!
No point yelling, Munro. It's soundproof, in and out.
Fine. Let's use our mind power to open the door.
So that is how the world ends. You didn't hear it from me. I wish you'd say something. I'm just gonna go. I'll leave it another minute just to be safe, though. Good luck, Poe and Munro.
열어줬네요.
Did I just open that with my mind?
Try locking it again.
Or we could just leave.
아 진짜 더맨더머가 맞네.
Yes. Best not to mess with telekinesis. Ladies first.
Thanks, Poe. Let's hope Casper isn't out there.
Wait. Sorry, I forgot. There's still time to go to Wolf Lane if you'd like.
You're driving.
아 가지 말래니까 좀. 진짜. 아 가지 말라는데 굳이 가는 건 또 뭐야?
You're live on air, line 1. What should we call you?
Oh yeah, it's me. Whoa, hey! Hang up! Help! He's got a gun!
Hang up!
Beck?
Don't!
I can't let you tell them where to go.
Don't! Don't!
Beck? Beck?
아 이게 포함 번호가 가니까 그 전으로 돌아갔군요.
Welcome back to Radio August Treasure Hunt.
sponsored by August Museum.
아,
Good news. Munro only has one more capsule to plant.
Don't worry, you'll not be hungry for much longer.
이거 이해했어요. 이번 편은 이해했습니다.
If you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
She doesn't want you to get out. She wants to eat souls.
네, 그러게.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
원래 처음 이제 한 사람이 그 도로에 대해서 얘기하고 그 다음 전화한 사람이 이 사람이잖아요. 그래서 거기 가지 말라고 했는데 어쨌든 그래도 가니까 얘가 시간을 앞당겨 와서 맨 처음 전화했던 애였으면 싸중인 거죠. 다음 편. 자, 어쨌든 지금 불륜 상태인 것 같은데 이 둘이. 그럼 아까 그 세탁실 그것도 관계 있는 거 아니야? 세탁실도 약간 불륜이었잖아요. 그러니까 약간 그거 세탁실에서 그 우산 든 남자랑 또 그것도 얘네 얘기 아니야? 근데 아내가 있다는 거를 먼로가 알고 있으면서도 그런다는 게 참 신기하네요. 전화하라고 막. 외국인 저런가 보군요.
With Poe and Munro.
자, 잠깐만. 에피소드 소원으로 시작된다. 그럴 수도 있을 것 같아요.
Extraordinary.
What is it? You wish?
A wish, you say?
그림이 말을 하네.
Think.
결혼하는 거?
I wish that Alice Munro never stops loving me.
Your wish is granted.
이루어졌다고?
How does it work?
It's magic, isn't it?
Yes, some kind of sensor.
Go on. Ask it something.
Okay. What time is it?
The equinox.
Huh. I believe it is.
Sometimes she's cryptic.
How about this then, Rose? What's the square root of 1296?
야, 그 나도 모르겠다. 1996 제곱근을 어떻게 알아?
She's confused. I'll do a reboot.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's wonderful. I'm sure August will love it.
Museums aren't what they used to be, Poe.
No. They're much rarer than ever before.
Too kind. Let me get those prizes for you.
Of course. Happy to help.
Let's call it payment for that wish.
소원 대신에 지불한다고?
Yes. Munro will be pleased with my wish.
지금 보니까 되게 뚱하게 생겼네요. 옛날에 엑스파일 그 드라마 미국 미드 있었잖아요. 옛날에 그 주인공이 생각나네. 갑자기. 이게 뭘 의미하는 걸까? 손?
Good luck, little feller. Treasure buried.
보물을 왜
Remind me
숨겼지?
why this is my job again?
You have smaller fingers than me, Munro, and you can get into smaller spaces.
So it's nothing to do with you having the warm, cozy studio then?
Absolutely not. How many capsules to go?
One, I think, but I've just dropped it.
You could just tag its location there.
Oh, it's okay. I found it.
Good work, Munro. Going live in 3, 2... Welcome back, listeners.
뭘까요,
Good news.
진짜?
Munro only has one more capsule to plant.
That's right, Poe. I'm almost done. And then our listeners can start trying to find
아,
them.
뭐지? 이벤트 같은
Yes,
건가?
thanks to the generosity of August
아,
Museum, you
보물찾기.
can find a buried treasure. Tell them what's in the capsules, Munro.
Only the best treasure of all, Poe. A free family ticket to August Museum.
오.
And that's not all. One lucky capsule has a secret treasure in it, hidden by the curator himself.
I wonder what that is, Poe.
빵?
Perhaps it's edible, like fine caviar.
Great. I've been hiding fish eggs.
Did one of them feel different to the others, Munro?
No, not really.
Well, handle them carefully, in case they open a portal to another world.
Could do with one.
Okay then, sounds like Munro is getting a little frosty. Time for these words from our sponsors. Remember, Munro, if you speak with a smile, people know you're smiling.
기분. 뭐지? 입술? 갑자기?
I hate you. Does that sound happy?
Actually, yes, it does. You can tell what shape your mouth is in.
Dehydrated.
진짜 바보 같아.
I think I'm gonna keep this last one, Poe.
But we're supposed to be hiding all 10.
I know, but we could give it away live on air.
I suppose. Okay. Bring it back with you then.
On my way.
Welcome back, listeners. It's time to find the treasure.
그러게요,
Get the
더맨더머니.
geocaching app. Search for hashtag Poe and Munro, no spaces.
아,
and join the
GPS까지
hunt.
있어요? 오.
If you see Munro, tell her dinner's in the dog.
Because you cooked it.
I'm an exceptional cook. Munro, on the other hand, burns everything.
Like our friendship.
Sorry, Munro. You know I love you, really. Let's have a little break whilst Munro gets back to the studio.
Good luck, August.
Yes, good luck.
원로가 왜 이렇게 화났지? 아, 이거 무서워요.
Don't worry, Rose. You'll not be hungry for much longer.
굶주린다고? 저 그림이 뭘까?
Sorry about the mood. It just felt lonely.
You're not alone, Alice. You've got me.
I don't know, do I?
Of course you do. You know how much I care for you.
And your wife?
아, 그래.
It's complicated, you know that.
The thing is, I'm not sure it is.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I'm just tired, I guess.
What we have is special. The most special thing.
And your marriage?
It's Schrodinger's marriage. I'm simultaneously married and not married at the
결혼
same time.
동시에. 야, 저런
No,
논리가?
you're married. There's a piece of paper that states exactly where you are at this current point in time.
저로 논리가 맥힌단 말이야?
Alice, we're going live.
Let me.
3, 2.
Welcome back to Radio August's Treasure Hunt, sponsored by August Museum. Earlier today, I placed 9 capsules in and around town for you lovely listeners to find, and one of them was sealed by the curator himself. Find that capsule and you'll win a hot dinner date with me, Alice Munro.
Munro, that's... What if it's a girl?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
부인 들으면 상대가 여자면
I would love that, actually.
상대가 안
Did
원하지
you mean
그건.
hot dinner as in the food is hot? Or a hot date?
Well, I suppose that depends on who wins, doesn't it, Poe?
Astounding. Munro is offering a dinner date with the first person who finds the curator's capsule.
오.
Good luck, I suppose.
아유.
Oh, and spoiler alert, I wasn't that great at hiding them. Finding them should be easy.
근데 뭘로도 이 유부남을 좋아하나
You could
봐.
always try and find it yourself, Poe.
아, 나도 조심해야 됐어요. 아유.
But I already have so much of you already, Munro.
이건
Well, look, we have our first caller.
네가 가져라죠 이거는. 일단
You know what? We're gonna put that caller on hold and give you all a chance to find those capsules.
We are?
Just for a minute.
포한테 이거 앞에 있는 걸
Find those
가져라는
capsules.
거잖아. 네가 날 가져라 약간 이런 거잖아요 지금.
What's going on, Munro?
I'm going to let you decide.
Decide what?
You looked so sad when I offered that dinner date. You can pull it,
You're a grown woman, Munro. I shouldn't stop you.
but you could.
How?
Just say. Find the right capsule and get this hot dinner date.
그래. 아유 눈치 더럽게 없네
Get
진짜.
nothing.
진짜.
And I'll call the whole thing off.
I'm certain I'll make the wrong choice.
아니 뭐 걸리지만 않으면 되잖아. 뭐
If you want to pimp yourself out, that's your business.
Such a sweet way of putting it.
I think it's a mistake.
But you'll let me do it anyway.
I'm not the boss of you.
That's a shame. Okay, we're back, and it's time to take our first caller.
Hello, it's Eric. Eric Planner.
Hello, Eric. What's happening?
Oh my God. Hi, Monroe.
Hi, Eric.
I am such a big fan.
Oh, I'm doing a heart shape with my fingers, but you can't see it.
I found a capsule
Which one?
짜증나는군요.
outside the doctor's
뭐가?
surgery, underneath the bench.
That's one of ours. Crack it open, Eric, and let us know what's inside.
Okay.
Well, while Eric's trying to work out what he's won, tell us more about the doctor's surgery, Munro.
Okay. It's a general practice. I don't actually go there, but I'm sure it's very nice.
Where do you go?
I haven't needed to see a doctor since I got to August. I'm more of a holistic girl anyway.
Okay, let's put a pin in that then. I wonder how Eric's doing.
Eric? Eric, what did you find?
Eric?
I can't hear anything, Poe.
Maybe his phone ran out of battery.
Weird. Shall we take the next one?
이거?
And we'll be back on the hour with the next August update.
Until then, stay safe, August.
And don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Oh dear.
I don't like the sound of that.
뭐죠?
I
갑자기?
just remembered I made a wish today.
What did you wish for?
It was trivial. I honestly can't remember.
Did it have anything to do with these capsules?
The curator did say something about the capsules being payment for the wish.
And you're telling me this now?
It just seemed like a little bit of fun at the time. The painting was talking.
You made a wish with a talking painting.
그때 아까
Now you're
먼로랑
saying it,
사랑하게 해달라
that
그랬잖아요.
does sound a little suspicious, doesn't it?
You think?
Maybe I should go and see the curator again.
I want to see what's in the capsule.
Munro, it could be dangerous.
That's my middle name, honey.
뭐야? 아니? 뭐야?
Where are we, Poe?
I don't know. But wherever we are, it looks pretty old. I wonder why we're here.
What did you wish for?
Yes.
Go on.
I wished that you'd never stop loving me.
Hello, Miss Munro, Mr. Pope. This is your wish.
Are you Rose? Where are we?
We're here.
That's funny, Rose. Where's here?
Enigunapate.
Can you let us out, please?
No. You must love him forever.
Let us out, or you're getting a smack, young lady. Poe?
Don't risk it. We need to work out what's going on.
Adios, amigos.
뭐야? 오. 없어졌어.
How do we get out?
I don't think we're meant to, Alice. This is my wish.
Well, it's not my wish. How do I get out?
Maybe there's something we can use in this room.
갑자기 초자연적인 초자연적인 약간 그런 게 됐네.
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
시계, 소라, 이게 뭘까? 애플. 뭘 의미하는 걸까요? 시계? 아이, 아래. 아니야? 다시 시계? 요건가? 항아리?
You know, I collected antique vases at one point.
Did they look like that?
No, they were very expensive. One-of-a-kind treasures.
갑자기 방탈출 게임이 되는.
Yes, exactly like you.
What made you stop?
Breakage.
아니고 이번엔 촛대합시다. 시계로 가볼까? 시계.
Do you think time passes differently here?
I'm assuming we're both asleep, so yeah.
Perception is reality, though, man.
So you think this is real?
Who knows? Sometimes it's better not know.
That's what my mom used to say. She never told me anything.
I've never met your mother.
Let's just say she's dead.
Is she?
Perception is reality, Poe.
Yes, I had that coming. What didn't she tell you?
Relatives dying, Her and Dad divorcing. Dad dying. Her remarrying. The list goes on, really.
That's awful. I never knew about those things.
It's okay. Time passes.
Do you think you look like your mother when you get older?
I hope not.
I don't suppose you have a picture of her, do you?
Poe, gross.
Sorry, got carried away. I'll keep looking.
잡소리였군요. 이게 방탈출하는 게 뭔가 있는 것 같은데 이번에 초 때.
We need to find a proper sponsor for Radio August.
I'll add it to the list, along with getting out of here.
It's not just your responsibility. Money is evil, isn't it?
Only if you don't have it.
Only if you do have it.
Get me out of here and I'll show you a good time without money.
Do you think she's watching us, Rose?
I don't know. I'm just sitting here looking pretty.
You're doing an excellent job. I'm letting the side down, as per usual.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Leave that to me.
자, 됐고. 시계 쪽은 별게 없었네요. 뒤로 가서 자, 이번에는 소라로 갑시다. 소라 껍데기. 왼쪽부터.
That sounds lovely.
It's supposed to be relaxing, to help you meditate.
Can it open a doorway?
Only to one's mind.
뭐야, 끝이야? 이쪽은 약간 소리에 관한 거네요. 소라 껍데기도 귀에다 대면 소리 들리는 거잖아.
Do you remember Huntington Beach?
Yeah. You refused to go into the sea or take off your shoes.
And as a consequence, I got shoes full of sand.
You should take my advice more often.
Hindsight's 20/20, Munro.
Didn't see this coming.
뭐야?
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
갑자기 왜?
What happened?
I thought if I hit you over the head, Rose would see that I didn't love you anymore and it would break the wish.
I think I see where you're coming from.
But when you crumpled to the floor, I felt so bad.
Yes, perhaps didn't think that went quite far enough through.
I'm so sorry, John. Are you okay?
I'm fine, Alice. Just let me get to my feet.
아이 참.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. You can stay here.
But I don't want you to fall, Poe. I'll be right behind you.
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of. You can stay here, okay?
Okay.
I think you may actually be onto something there, Munro.
I am?
The wish. We need to break it.
How do we do that?
You have got to stop loving me.
Who said I loved you anyway?
I'm being serious, Alice. If you can fall out of love, we can fall out of here.
So, you're just going to hurl insults at me?
Not necessarily. I can undermine our relationship pragmatically.
It's already working.
Hold that thought.
여기서 오른쪽 안 했죠? 초?
Love is an ephemeral thing, Munro.
Only if you're heartless.
I want you to stop loving me.
I'm getting there.
Now.
What are you gonna do? Start hitting me? You lay a finger on me and you'll be begging to leave this place.
That's the idea.
I mean it, John.
자, 뒤로 가서 결국에 다 봐야 되는 것 같네요. 펜.
Alice, why can't you be more clever?
Because I swapped intelligence for modesty.
So you're not very modest either.
Funny.
그러게요. 이름을 부르는 친밀해서 이름을 부르는 거 아닐까요? 과일.
I lied about Mother's trick to get rid of memories.
That's okay. You were comforting me.
No, I just wanted you to shut up.
Are you enjoying this?
Yes. I've started drinking again.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Why?
Because I'm unhappy with you.
This isn't funny, John.
It's not meant to be.
다 했는데? 아니, 지금 다 했는데? 뭐죠? 다 했는데?
Gwendolyn and I used to love the beach.
You never wanted to go with me.
It reminds me of her, of how happy I was with her.
Past tense.
How happy I am with her.
No, you're not.
She told me I could see other women.
No, she didn't.
She doesn't care about you, Alice. She knows it's her I go home to.
Please stop this.
No, this is it, Munro. Get angry. Hate me.
I do hate you, you bastard!
Silent! No more talking till I say.
아, 나왔네요, 나한테.
I'll kill both of you. Over and over again.
갑자기 피아노?
She didn't say we couldn't sing.
This isn't real. It's not a thing.
뭐야 갑자기?
Hold on, I'm practicing. There's something I've been keeping in. I'm not the man you dreamed I am. There's bodies in the basement.
The basement.
I take my life before I leave my wife. There's no escaping.
이거 말하지 말았다고 노래 부르는 게 좀 빠져나왔나요?
What just happened?
I don't know. Were you?
In a painting.
Yes, we had the same dream.
Maybe there were chemicals in the capsules.
Yes, that caused a joint hallucination that lasted much longer than the time we've been away.
Do you think all the capsules are the same?
Probably. You go and get the remaining capsules. I'll visit the curator.
야, 그 캡슐 어디서 난 건데 그렇게 막 모르는 거를
You're
그렇게
so mean to me.
Sorry, Munro. Let's just go quickly whilst we still can.
뭔지도 모르는 걸 그렇게 없어졌어.
Sorry, August.
Sorry.
얘는 또 뭐야?
Rose?
Miss me?
How are you here?
This whole place. It's my prison.
What happened to our caller?
I ate him.
No. No, you didn't.
You looking for this?
Don't open it. I'm gonna leave now.
He makes me eat them.
그거
I'm just a little girl.
잡아야 되나? 잡아야. 잡았다. 종이가 있네요? 뭐야?
Eric Planner is still missing.
He was last seen looking for a museum capsule at the GP surgery in town.
The remaining capsules have been recovered and are in police custody. We'll have live updates as and when they come in.
In related news, a man posing as the curator of August Museum is also wanted for questioning by the police.
He's potentially dangerous, so do not approach him.
Curator Jones is described as tall, dark, and mysterious.
Sounds like you, Poe.
Don't give people the idea it was me.
Sorry. No, I can vouch for Poe's whereabouts last night. And most nights, actually.
Should we tell them what happened, Munro?
I'm not sure they're ready.
이번엔
August. We think the curator spiked those museum capsules.
Just to be clear, imposter curated Jones, not actual curated tombs.
As absurd as it sounds, the capsules he gave us seemed to contain some kind of hallucinogenic drug.
In a Wizard of Oz kind of way.
Yes. We think those capsules had the power to make people believe they were being teleported.
The drug activated when the capsule was opened.
Our capsule took us to a strange place indeed.
It was just a room, Poe.
No, Munro. I think we were in a painting.
Okay.
We were trapped.
Because you'd made a wish.
I'm not sure I want to tell them about that bit, Munro.
Why are we telling them any of it?
To stop them. Opening capsules if they ever find one.
I think they've got that now.
I'm sorry, Munro. About all the things I said.
Did you mean any of them?
또
He said he doesn't love me anymore.
Ah, yes. Let's take a quick break now then, shall we? Alice, ratings. You can't say things like that on air.
Is that all you care about? Ratings?
No. I thought that's what you cared about. Being a
아이고.
star, turning Radio August into your platform.
That's not me, Poe.
I care about you. Whatever you want.
You care about me? Care.
I'm scared, Munro.
Of
아,
what?
일하다가 또 사랑 때문에 망치는군요.
If that stupid wish somehow comes true again.
That's just convenient, isn't it?
We should have stayed in that room. Just the two of us.
What about our missing caller?
He's missing. The police will find him.
No, they won't, Poe. And I feel responsible. We're both responsible.
You don't know what happened. Just some delusions.
Well, I'm gonna help look. Are you coming with me,
Or do you just care about Radio August?
아, 같이 가야지 뭐 어떡하냐.
You. I always choose you.
이러니 뻑이 가지. 아, 진짜.
Where to, Munro?
Adventure, Poe. Always adventure.
아, 끝난 거야? 뭐? 이 마지막 엔딩 뭐죠 이거? 자, 어쨌든 뭐 할로윈에 어울리는 게임이었나? 뭐 신비로운 게임이었네요. 덤앤더머.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
내 마음을 어둡게 하는군요. 도피 혹은 경직. 다시 할 수 있나? 이게 다른 선택을 하면 뭐가 다른 거게 되긴 하겠지만 완전 끝났네요. 완전 끝났습니다. 네, 끝났어. 자, 어쨌든 뭐 게임 하나 또 뭐 끝났네요. 아, 근데 좀 뭔가 스토리가 좀 뭐 다 이해를 못한 건지 좀 거시기하긴 하네요. 배경이 이뻐서 이거 이쁘니까 그냥 봐주긴다고 하도 불륜더맨더 뭐 그러게요. 두 번은 별로 너무 저 하고 싶진 않네요. 자, 일단 오늘은 이렇게 마무리를 합시다. 그럼 좀 살짝 돈이 좀 아깝네요. 네, 살짝 아깝고. 자, 저기 마무리 합시다. 자, 고생하셨고요. 이렇게 마무리하고 다음 시간에 이제 미드러스 한번 시작을 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 자, 안녕히 주무시고 다음 방송에 또 뵙도록 할게요. 자, 좀 아쉽네요. 아쉽지만 네, 수고하셨습니다. 네, 안녕히 주무시고 네, 내일 또 일요일 좋은 시간 보내세요. 네, 마무리하겠습니다.